It's a party in the US of display. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I kind of butchered that one, but hey, I won't butcher trivia. Don't worry. If you're all just tuning in, this is our pre-show for trivia. Whew, yeah, I'm about to give away a trivia answer. I see a lot of people tuning in right now. This is a good time to be tuning in. Every single weeknight before trivia, I do give away a trivia answer. We talk about how to make money on display. We kind of hang, get to know each other, find people to support your content. Yeah, this is the best community. This is where it's at. I saw my friend Zeke tuned in. I saw Kathy Davis was tuning in just now. China Thug. What's going on, everybody? We're going to show off some of your content later on in the show, but for now, let's get to the trivia component. Let's definitely get to the trivia component. So we're going to talk and reveal, I should say, an answer tonight about a sports question. Are there any sports people in the house? Is this your topic that you're good at? This is the topic that I'm probably the worst at, but fortunately for me, I have all the answers. But let's see how you do first. We're gonna ask you question 8 tonight. We're gonna see if you can get it, and then I'm gonna reveal the answer. This is for no money. This is just so we can give you the answer to question 8 tonight. Then, in about 15 minutes, we'll be playing for the actual money, and you'll already be one step closer. So look at that. All right, let's get question 8 up. Let's see how you do on this one and who my true sports fans are. Which sports team plays at the stadium named for the company with the slogan, "The best men can be"? The Patriots, the Lakers, the Cowboys. Now, to be fair, you actually have to know whose slogan that is in order to answer this. So you have to be more than a sports fan. You have to also be a slogan fan. The best men can be. Do you know who that is? Does anybody know? Oh, clearly, a lot of you know. My goodness, I'm impressed. Color me impressed. 72% of you are getting this. Bravo. Yeah, I would be left in the dark here. But we are looking for, I'll give away the first part. Who plays at the Gillette Stadium? Because that is the company with the slogan, "The best men can be." And that's not really changing the percentages here. So I think most of you probably have your answers in. That is correct. It's the Patriots. The Patriots play at the Gillette Stadium. Anybody latched into football season? This season we are well underway. So curious to see who's in fantasy football leagues. Let me know in the chat who nailed that question and who's very grateful that they tuned in early. We got trivia coming up. 11 minutes from now, we're giving away $500. And of course, we've been talking about how to make money on this app where you get paid to post. Lots of ways to earn here. You don't just have to answer 10 questions, or should I say 9 questions now that you know one of the answers correctly. And of course, we're gonna be showing off some of your content. We also talked about communities earlier. This is a great way to engage with friends with like-minded interests so that you can make sure you're all connecting and sharing content and supporting each other. All right, everyone, we will be back in just a moment with some of your content. Well, it's official. We've made the polar plunge into December and there is no turning back. While we're getting bundled up in our coats and hats to weather these cooler temps, we might as well make this a December to remember. So let me say to you, happy Honda days, everybody. It really is the most wonderful time of the year. I think we can all agree that we need a little Christmas, but we need a lot of festive car commercials. Quick show of hands. Have you ever gone outside on Christmas morning to a brand spanking new car and did it have a giant red bow on the top? Where are we getting bows? At this point, I mean, we might as well wrap the car too. I mean, what could this 2-ton package be waiting in the driveway? It's a lot of tube socks. My goal today is to get you some money to put towards your new car or whatever you want to treat yourself to this season. As always, when making big purchases, make sure to read the fine print. So here it is. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When the next question appears, choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and you're holding your phone vertically. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account once you're actively posting and have your display profile fully set up. Basically, make sure it's decked out, topped with a giant bow. All right, Sarah Claus is ready to give the gift of trivia. Are you ready to deck the halls? And by that, I mean kick some butt. It's time for display trivia. Question 1. Complete the following movie title. Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Yeast, Beauty and the Feast. Complete the following movie title. Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Yeast, Beauty and the Feast. It's a tale as old as time, but what is the title? Is it a story about a beautiful girl and a lavish banquet table? Does she try the gray stuff? Does she not? Is it just as delicious as everyone says? Wow, I'm pretty hung up on the gray stuff. What about a beautiful girl and a microbe used to make bread? Or is this tale as old as time? Wow, old tale. About how a beautiful girl ends up in an enchanted castle after she goes to rescue her father. The suspense is killing me. But yes, as the teacup lady told us, this tale as old as time is about Beauty and the Beast. Thanks, Mrs. Potts. You're our girl. Question 2. If you divide something in half, you divide it by what number? 2, 3, 4. If you divide something in half, you divide it by what number? 2, 3, 4. All this division, why? Why, I ask you, why? In these tough times, the last thing we need to do is divide. Why can't all these numbers just get together and join forces? Oh, because that would be called addition. Is any of this adding up? Okay, to figure this one out, I think I need to think of it in terms of food, pie specifically. If I have 1 pie, and I need to divide it with my boyfriend, which to be honest would not happen, I would use the number 2. Oh, that was easy. When in doubt, think of food. Question 3. Boxer George Foreman is known for selling what item? Cleaning products, exercise equipment, grills. Boxer George Foreman is known for selling what item? Cleaning products, exercise equipment, grills. Oh my gosh, these celebrity endorsements are always so contrived. It's always athletes, actors, even hosts who all of a sudden have some weird product to sell, which is why I want to take the time to talk about something I'm really excited about. Sarah's Slow Cooker. That's right, folks. For just 3 easy payments of $59.99, you could be the proud owner of a Sarah's Slow Cooker. Make your favorite chilies, soups, and even stews. Call right now and we'll even throw in a second Sarah's Slow Cooker at no additional cost. Okay, so a Sarah's Slow Cooker probably won't sell as well as the George Foreman grill, but hey, let's heat things up into question 4. Individual hairs grow out of what body part? Capillaries, mucous membranes, follicles. Individual hairs grow out of what body part? Capillaries, mucous membranes, follicles. I'm probably not the best person to help with this question because everything I learned about human anatomy, I learned from the board game Operation. Those butterflies in your stomach, you gotta get that checked out. They'll faster. That being said, I am also not great with finances because I learned about money from Monopoly. Spelling and nutrition, bananagrams, but what I lack in everyday common knowledge, I make up for in my ability to talk ad nauseum. Thanks, categories. Couldn't have done it without you. And since I'm so good at speaking, I might as well continue to host trivia and tell you all the answers. Human hairs grow out of follicles, and hey, I've got a harebrained idea. Let's try out question 5. All of the following artists have headlined the most highly attended Palm Springs Music Festival except Jack White, Justin Timberlake, The Weeknd. All of the following artists have headlined the most highly attended Palm Springs Music Festival except Jack White, Justin Timberlake, The Weeknd. This is one of the most famous music festivals. Headliners include Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now, I've never headlined a music festival, but when I was in 2nd grade, I played a caterpillar in Miss Wilson's highly attended class play. I know what you're thinking. Sarah, that's not the same thing as the Palm Springs Music Festival. It's better. And you're right, it is. I was the caterpillar who turned into a gorgeous butterfly. You know who wasn't there? Lady Gaga, Beyonce, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and even Justin Timberlake, who was not the headliner for the most highly attended Palm Springs Music Festival, Coachella. Question 6. Which of the following is a warm-blooded fish? Bluefin tuna, stingray, bottlenose dolphin. Which of the following is a warm-blooded fish? Bluefin tuna, stingray, bottlenose dolphin. Well, if that doesn't get you in the mood for seafood, then I don't know what will. I love reading a menu where they describe the entree as warm-blooded. You know what? I lost my appetite, okay? I'll just take a Caesar salad. Oh, and those cheddar biscuits. In fact, you can keep those coming because if I'm gonna be honest with you, half of them are going in my purse for the ride home. You know what? Well, I'll also take the captain's feast and I'll sub the vegetables for fries. I know what you're thinking, Sarah, that is a lot of food. Well, you should see what I order when I haven't lost my appetite. The only warm-blooded fish here is the bluefin tuna. Bottlenose dolphins are also warm-blooded, but they're not fish. Something's fishy here, and it's question 7. Which of the following is a potential nickname for the Oscars Best Actor winner with the lowest percentage of screen time? Bobby, Tony, Tommy. Which of the following is a potential nickname for the Oscars Best Actor winner with the lowest percentage of screen time? Bobby, Tony, Tommy. This question is a toughie. To know this one, you're gonna have to know who the actor is that won the Oscar and who had the least amount of screen time. Yeah, that's right. It's Q7 on Display Trivia, and we mean business! You all must be thinking because you're so quiet. Some would even say silent, like the silence of the lambs. That's right. The actor we're looking for here is Anthony Hopkins, who won for his performance as Hannibal Lecter in the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs. Gotta love good old Tony. Are you ready, Clarice? Because it's time for question 8. Which sports team plays at the stadium named for the company with the slogan, "The best men can be"? Patriots, the Lakers, the Cowboys. Which sports team plays at the stadium named for the company with the slogan, "The best men can be"? The Patriots, the Lakers, the Cowboys. Wow. The best men can be, well, the best man can help the groom remember his vows. The best man can give a really thought out, heartwarming, yet funny in all the right ways speech at the rehearsal dinner. The best man could maybe get the guests all dancing the cha-cha slide after dessert. The best man could help the groom realize he's making the biggest mistake of his life. Look, I'm not saying Samantha and Joe aren't meant to be, but you know, I just love chaos, you know, a big twist ending. Okay, maybe I'm not the best person for your wedding party, but if you want a big venue for your reception, maybe you should consider using the Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots. And we're getting close to home too, because it's already question 9. A self-described enophile would likely best enjoy which of the following menu items? Consommé, Malaguja, Galatine. A self-described enophile would likely best enjoy which of the following menu items? Consommé, Malaguja, Galatine. Enophile? Is that anything like the X-Files? Never seen that show, but I heard it was real good. Had a bit of a cult following, if I remember correctly. You know who else had a cult following? My friend Greg. Yeah. He lived in a commune. He was loved by everyone. He had everyone wear these like adorable matching linen outfits. Oh my gosh. To have the magnetic personality that Greg had. You know, if Greg told everyone to jump off a bridge, they would. In fact, they did. Oh, Greg. Anyway, an enophile is someone who loves wine. And the only wine here? Malaguja. Let's make like a cult and follow me into the final question. Question 10. The substance tapped from a rubber tree is classified chemically as what? A polymer, a solvent, a pyrophoric. The substance tapped from a rubber tree is classified chemically as what? A polymer, a solvent, a pyrophoric. That's right, rubber comes from trees. When we say rubber tree, we don't mean like plastic trees, like what people with allergies have to get for Christmas decorations. Gosh, I do feel sorry for you folks. You don't get to enjoy a real Douglas fir in your living room. Ah, the smell of the evergreen branches, the fun of having to check the water every couple of days, the small woodland creatures that snuck in with it and have since made a home in your home. You know what? Keep grandma away from the tree just for her safety. But yes, rubber comes from trees. And the substance tapped from these is latex, which chemically is considered a polymer. It's a fancy name for a long, flexible molecule, but I'm pretty sure his friends just call him Rick. That's it. All right. That was quite the quiz. But I know y'all will make like rubber and bounce back for another round of brand new questions tomorrow. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and now you are getting paid. Don't spend it all in one place, unless it's like a really good purchase. then blow it all, baby. Blow it all. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 for more tips and tricks on how to earn in the app in our pre-show. Yes, more money for you to spend on one big purchase. Oh, and of course, you get to spend a little extra time with yours truly. Don't boo me in the chat. You love hanging out with me. You love it. I mean, you might be here for the money, but you also love my company. I know it. I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 or at least at 8 on display.